Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. So on Saturday the 1st of June 2019, Liverpool played Tottenham in an all-English Champions League final, the first all-English final since 2008, which is pretty crazy. 4 English teams in European finals. That is brilliant. By the way, this will be recorded and uploaded probably before the Europa League final, so I have no idea what the Arsenal score is as I'm uploading this. So in the comments you can laugh or not laugh, depending on what we do, but hopefully we can win that game. But anyway, this is not Arsenal related, it's Tottenham related, it's Liverpool related. And yeah, obviously as an Arsenal fan though, I do not want Spurs to win. Obviously not. Obviously I wouldn't want Spurs to win, especially considering we have never won it. Like, if we had won it before, then maybe, I mean, I still wouldn't like it anyway, but maybe I'd be a lot less like worried about it. But considering we've never won a Champions League ever in our history, we got to one final 13 years ago, a heartbreaking night. We were 50 minutes away from winning and we lost 2-1. It was a very sad night. I cried that day. It was very emotional. The only ever time I've cried at a game. It was a nightmare, you know. It was a nightmare scenario at the end. It was annoying. But considering after that final, our only chance to actually win it 13 years ago, we failed. And the fact that Spurs could actually go and do it this year, that's heartbreaking. And it hurts a lot because it shows how much we've declined, how much worse we've gotten, and how much they've gotten better. And they're the third best team in the country right now. And they have been for a few years now. Like, they've been up there, they've been constantly making top 4. Not quite like title winning worthy, but they've still like been up there, and that hurts. It hurts to see them do this well. Like, getting the Champions League final as well, that is like very impressive. Pochettino, despite the fact he hasn't won anything, he still deserves a lot of credit. Like, he's done a great job. Klopp as well has done a good job with Liverpool as well. So yeah, we've got 2 good managers that have done well. And yeah, I would be lying to you if I thought that if I said that Tottenham are not going to win, I would be lying to you, because I think they definitely could. They got a good chance of doing it. In short, my prediction is Liverpool. Okay, it's not because I'm being biased. It's because I think Liverpool will have the extra bit. Like, they are a better team, Liverpool. But the thing is, it's on the night. It's one night, one game. Tottenham just have to get the tactics right, and they can win the game. And they haven't got a bad team either. They got a good team. They're strong in defense, strong in attack. They don't rely on Harry Kane anymore. I think they used to, but this season they certainly don't. They seem to play better without Harry Kane, actually. They seem to be better without him, which is pretty interesting. But even with him, they're obviously very good as well. So yeah, with or without Harry Kane, they can definitely pose a threat, pose a challenge. If they can score first in that final, then that could be very interesting for sure. Liverpool are, again, they are stronger, but Tottenham are still a top 4 side, not going to be pushovers. In both league games this season, it's been 2-1 Liverpool, very narrow, and I think it will be narrow again. I think either way, like, it will be 2-1 either way, 2-1 Spurs, 2-1 Liverpool, or it goes to penalties. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to predict Liverpool, not because I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm saying, like, because I just think they'll have what it takes to actually win, because they've won it before. Spurs have never won it before. It's their first ever final in this competition. And yeah, they could win it, and if they do, I'll be very annoyed. That would hurt badly, like, because we won't respond to that. We can't respond to that unless we win it ourselves. And we're not close to doing that for many years now. Like, it's going to be at least a decade till we're competing again, in my opinion. That's probably a bit of a stretch, but still, considering like the way our club's going, it's going to be a long time before we can actually get close to actually winning that competition. So if they win, it's game over. Like, I don't know what I'd do with myself, to be honest, if they win. Oh dear, please Liverpool, please. I'm a Liverpool fan this month, okay? Come on, Liverpool, get number 6, make it 6 times. They are favourites, obviously, as they would be. They're a stronger team. They're only a point off Man City. 97 points, is still not winning the league, which it's mental. It's actually mental, but City are juggernauts already in the league. But yeah, Liverpool need this. Liverpool probably need this season to make it successful. Because if they don't win this final, then in a way, not in a way, it is a failure. Even though they got 97 points. The fact that they won nothing, and the fact that they didn't take the cups that seriously to like concentrate on the league as well, That would be pretty bad of them. That'd be a pretty bad season, to be fair. I mean, it's not a bad season, but it's a bit of a failure if you win nothing. For Spurs, not so much. I think they've had a good season regardless. It's just different standards, really. That's not a dig. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying. Liverpool are a much bigger club, and they've won it 5 times. So you would expect them. A lot of people would expect them to win, but Tottenham definitely have a chance. Again, it's just one game. It's one night. It's one game. Both teams have done pretty well to get to the final, actually, considering, like, in the group stages they struggled. They needed to take it to the last game, match day 6, to actually, like, go through. Like, Tottenham, they got 1 point from their first 3 games. They lost Inter Milan, lost to Barcelona, drew with PSV. They looked down and out. Looked like they'd been getting knocked out. But then they beat PSV 2 weeks later. They beat Inter Milan, and they just needed 1 point at the Nou Camp. And they did play the B team, to be fair, but they rested a lot of players. But still, they got that point, and they got through somehow, which is pretty crazy. Because if Inter had won, actually, if Inter beat PSV, they would have gone through. So a bit of luck there as well, but still, that's pretty crazy considering they were only, like, on 1 point halfway through the group stages, and they managed to get through. Then in the knockouts, they were much better. They were dominant and impressive against Dortmund. They pulled it off against Man City. They were the underdogs at the time, and they beat them over 2 legs, which is very impressive. And Ajax as well. They were 3-0 down with 30 minutes, like 35 minutes, I think, to go. I think Mora scored 55th minute, I think. So 35, 40 minutes to go. They were 3-0 down, a tall order. Ajax had more chances as well, but they didn't take them, obviously, and Spurs managed to score those 3 goals to come back and get to the final. So I'd be lying if I said it wasn't impressive, because that is pretty damn impressive. And Liverpool, they struggled as well. They lost. They beat PSG, which was a big win. Then they lost to Napoli and Red Star, which was they lost to Red Star, which was pretty embarrassing for them at the time. Then they beat, they beat Red Star after that. Then I think there's an order, I'm not entirely sure, but I think they beat PSG, lost to Napoli, lost to Red Star, then beat Red Star, then they lost to PSG, so that meant that they needed to beat Napoli to go through, and they won it 1-0. Alisson saving at the end as well, which was pretty mad. Like, Alisson's save was the difference between them playing Champions League and Europa League, so big difference there. So just like Spurs, they only just made it by like a goal. They just about made it through to the knockout stages, and then they were impressive against Bayern Munich as well, which was pretty good at the Allianz. They played very well. So both teams against the German team in the last 16 were impressive. And in the quarters, I think Liverpool played Porto. That was pretty comfortable. That was pretty easy for them. That was the only easy draw in the knockouts for them. And then in the semi-finals against Barcelona, we all know what happened in that crazy comeback. If they can come back from that, then they can win the final for sure. So can Tottenham, though. That's the thing. So it is a hard one to predict. But I'm going to say Liverpool. But Tottenham can do it. I just hope they don't. Like, literally, they're down the road. They're like two train stops that way. I live in a flat. I can see out my window the stadium. I would not like a parade on my road. Okay, please, please. Can we not? Can we not do that? But either way, I just hope that we win. On Wednesday, whatever happens, I hope that we win and get back in the Champions League. We get a place if we win the Europa League, so I hope we can do that. Then I can be more relaxed for the final on Saturday. I do love the Champions League final, regardless of who's in it. I do love it, even when it was like United v Chelsea, 2 rivals to us. I still enjoyed that final. I enjoyed them a lot, but this one is going to be hard to enjoy, especially if Tottenham are not losing. So yeah, I'm very worried that Tottenham can actually do it, because I'm starting to think they actually can, and they probably can. I mean, they definitely can, and that scares me, that worries me. I think most of the country will be rooting for Tottenham. Most of the country, I'm sure, apart from Arsenal fans, maybe Chelsea fans, and West Ham fans, I guess. Aside from that, most people hate Liverpool, so they'll be backing Tottenham, that's for sure, and they're the underdog as well. Not a big underdog though, because they are a top 4 team. And that's another thing, like, Liverpool are stronger, but Tottenham play them twice a year. Tottenham know what they're getting. If they were playing Barcelona, it's different, a different league, and obviously a much stronger team as well. But they're playing Liverpool, They're playing a team that's in their league, that only beat them by a goal twice this season. They play Liverpool twice a season. They know what they're getting. So it should be interesting. Klopp is known for losing finals, in the Champions League especially. So he want to change that. Pochettino is known for many things, many good things, but also he's never won anything, which he will want to change as well. They're both good managers. Pochettino is fantastic. Like I kind of envy Tottenham for having him because, well, he's so likable for a start, and he would do great at Arsenal. I gotta say, like, considering he's proven himself to like do well with low funds, so he would have been good at Arsenal. I think he really would have been so damn good. Why do they have him, man? Why do they have him? But yeah, they got a star-studded team. Both Liverpool and Spurs have, so should be good. They're both good defensively. They're both good going forward. So something's got to give, right? Something's got to give. I just hope it's not Spurs winning. So yeah, let's lock in the score then. Alright, so there we go. Gone for the 2-1 Liverpool. I think it will be a narrow, like, no team's going to be comfortable, I think. It'll be a narrow win either way, or it'll be on penalties. We'll see. So it should be interesting. It will be tense, and I guess good luck to both teams. But hopefully Tottenham don't actually win. This was your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.